Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And I'm Jay.
And we got some news updates for you from around Atlanta Smiles. It's Tuesday, July 15th. We're halfway through the month. Now, today, we're going to be talking about a naked American man pulled from a drain pipe in Bangkok. And no, it was not me, Jay.
I was running towards it.
An ex-U.S. soldier was arrested in Pattaya after a violent episode at a bar. And a little later, also not me, and a little later, online consumer protections coming to the Land of Smiles, along with a new Sukhumvit Road safety program.
Nice.
Before we begin, though, Jay, you give us a quick word from our sponsor.
Well, I'd love to, Alex. Thank you to Fazwas for sponsoring the show. Not only have they helped us do the show every day, they help millions of people find homes in Thailand and also sell them and also rent them and just inquire about them. Check out Fazwas.com for the largest real estate portal in Thailand.
Yeah, everything you need, go to Fastwise. Not the only thing we got to plug. You got a graphic up for me? Kate, hit it. If you're in Phuket this weekend,
Of course.
we got two shows on Friday and Saturday. Guess where? At the Drunken Leprechaun.
Love it.
Isn't that great? It's going to be happening at the Radisson Red. The newly opened Radisson Red came out earlier this year. It's a lovely hotel with a lovely Irish pub.
And of course, they got you to host it at the Drunken Leprechaun.
Yeah, I'm not hosting it, actually.
Oh.
One John Nutt of Fight Circus fame
John
will be the host.
Nutt.
I will merely be a cog in his machine. Also coming down with Jock Mackay, who's one of my favorite musical acts in town, and Dennis Turan, a good friend of mine.
The roast master.
Yes, a very, very a raunchy fellow, very fun styling. So if you're in Phuket, we would love to see you there this Friday and Saturday. You can just look up Phuket Comedy Night on Megatix. You can book your tickets now. All right, cool. Let's get into our first story.
Here we go.
Here we go, guys. A naked American man was pulled from a Bangkok drain pipe after a bizarre standoff on drugs, apparently, allegedly, with rescuers. And it was not me. But it very easily could have been. I keep getting away with it. Yeah. A naked American man, identified only as Jack, was rescued from a condo drainage pipe in Bangkok's Tom Thong district on Monday. Despite telling rescuers he didn't need help, Jack crawled deeper into the pipe, bit a rescuer, and spoke incoherently. He was eventually pulled out by emergency teams using cutting equipment and canvas restraints. Displaying signs of drug intoxication, he suffered only minor abrasions and was taken to Somdet Chao Phraya Hospital. Police are investigating how he entered the drainage system, and the U.S. Embassy has been contacted to inform his family.
Okay, it started off funny, but then it just got really sad.
It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah.
Drug use and abuse can lead to this kind of behavior. Like, I mean, that's the thing. It's a little unclear as to what happened. Definitely not in a good place mentally.
It's a difficult watch, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, the crazy stories happen all the time, but obviously that person needs help.
For sure. Yeah. And hopefully he's getting it. It's one of those things, like, he was getting rabid, bit a rescuer trying to help. And, hopefully this isn't the beginning of the zombie outbreak, but I think he's in a better place now, at least getting some help, detoxing,
I hope so.
Hopefully.
I was just trying to imagine the scenario where when he was found, it was just like, yeah, I'm fine, guys. Just let me be.
Yeah.
Just goes further deep inside. Like, just,
no.
Yeah, just ignore me. I'm fine. Like, no, sir. You need to get out of the drainage.
That's okay. Like that one. Anyways, wild story. Hopefully he's getting the help he needs, so we can get some updates on it and know that he's doing well.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the embassy knows. Hopefully his family can help him out too.
True. All right. Moving on to our next story, which is regarding a CCTV shows foreigners taking pet cat in Phuket. Oh no, people stealing cats.
Right. Tough.
A Thai man in Phuket is pleading for help after CCTV footage showed two foreign men taking his pet cat from outside his restaurant on July the 13th. Win Mongkon, who had cared for the once stray cat for over 2 years, shared the video and details on social media, urging the men to return his pet. The men were seen driving off in a black Toyota sedan with license plate 2524 Gagai. I don't know the other letter. It's unclear if the car was theirs or rented. Netizens have advised contacting car rental firms. The case echoes a similar unresolved cat theft in Phuket last year. Why are people stealing cats? What's going on here?
So, okay, first of all, I think they should be able to easily track these people down. They got the license plate number. They got the model of the car. I also wonder, like, sometimes you see these stray cats and you think, it's just a stray cat. Like, maybe somebody needs to rescue it. So I kind of want to give these guys the benefit of the doubt, thinking that maybe they were just like, okay, this cat, we love this cat. You can see them for like 10 minutes sitting there. Like, it's not like a snatch and grab. They're like sitting there petting it, like, oh, like being cute with it. And they're probably thinking, this cat needs a home.
Yeah.
At least that's what I want to think. But then you were mistaken because that cat had a home.
Yeah.
And so this is why it's important to maybe slap a collar on the cat.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people have a habit of having like of adopting a stray cat. The cat doesn't actually live at home. He just comes for like, he or she just comes for like food and stuff, and they get used to coming to the same house. And then obviously like people get attached. But do you actually have ownership of a stray cat? Do you have to register it? Like, I think legally, they could probably... Maybe there was no, like, insane amounts of foul play. Like, I don't think somebody just came and stole someone's cat. Maybe they were just like, oh, look, this cat looks stray and alone. Let us take back home and provide for it.
Yeah, I think that's distinguishing between the cultures of, Thailand here and in Western cultures where we would see a stray. I've had dogs that we've owned that were strays that we just like found on the side of the road. And we're like, oh my God, like, is this dog okay? And then we ended up adopting that dog. So that's something that we see and we think this is something that needs to take care of it. Here in Thailand, strays get taken care of by the community. And they have regular places. They're just sort of free range, I guess we could say.
True.
So I think it's just a difference of cultural understanding, and hopefully that's why I just want to give the benefit of the doubt here and hope that they were well intentioned, and that they bring the cat back and we can resolve the issue. All right, let's move on. Here's another misbehaving American.
Here we go.
Got to dive into it. An ex-U.S. soldier was arrested after a violent episode in...
Pats.
You guessed it, Pattaya. A 65-year-old former U.S. soldier and language teacher identified as Mr. James was arrested in Pattaya on the 13th of July after causing a disturbance at a beer bar on Soi 5 Pratunak. Witnesses say he became aggressive after being rejected by a female staff member, spitting at employees, kicking a menu board, and later returning with a metal rod and sharp object. Security intervened and detained him until police arrived. Authorities say he appeared intoxicated or disturbed and will face legal action if no settlement is reached over the damages caused. 65 years old. A bit too old to be acting like this, I feel like. I don't know. It's pretty annoying to see the entitlement that comes. Also, an ex-soldier. That's, he's trained. Could be dangerous, especially if it was returning with a weapon, as was alleged in the story. So, guys, just, if you get rejected, take the rejection. You're in Pattaya. I feel like there's plenty of places to not get rejected.
True.
Don't take your frustrations out on the staff.
Look to the left. Oh.
Yeah,
more choices.
Exactly. Like, refused by a bar girl, Teddy Bear says. Can you imagine?
Then again.
Tough stuff.
Love hurts. Don't fall in love, especially in Pats.
That is good, solid advice.
Just saying. Yeah.
I think you're right there.
We're going to move on to our next story, which is regarding Thailand's AI watchdog that does a crackdown on dangerous online goods. Thailand has launched TISI Watch, an AI-powered system to crack down on unsafe or substandard products sold online. Initiated by Industry Minister Akanat on July the 7th, the system scans suspicious products links to ensure they meet Thai industrial standards. In 5 months, it flagged over 125,000 items and removed more than 2,800 listings. Offenders include unsafe plastics, toys, power strips, and motorcycle parts, with 777 legal cases underway. The project now aims to target counterfeit goods and fake licenses. Good luck with that. Authorities urge public help via the Report to Industry Line account. I think Thailand definitely it's going to take some time to get rid of all the counterfeit items. I feel like at this point, part of the economy might depend on it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't depend on it. Right?
Yeah, it shouldn't. Yeah,
that's not a great thing, ripping off customers. You hear that, Jason? They're cracking down on illegal motorcycle parts.
Yeah, Jason.
This has been an issue for our cameraman, everybody.
Hunt him down. He's got an illegal exhaust.
Yeah, he's going to turn into Liam Neeson. Like, I have a special set of skills, and now
he's going to murder you, man. Just saying.
Anyways, good news, I think, for the consumers of Thailand to be able to have this support for consumer protection. I think that's good. Well, we have some other good news.
Yes.
Talking safety here in Bangkok, as Bangkok's Sukhumvit Road is set for a major safety overhaul. We had Governor Chat out there on the streets talking about this. Bangkok's Sukhumvit model aims to revamp the city's busiest road into a safer, more livable space. Launched by Governor Chat Sitapunt, the initiative targets illegal cannabis sales, drug trafficking, poor lighting, broken pavements, and noise pollution along a 5-kilometer stretch of Sukhumvit Road. The plan involves collaboration with 8 major agencies to address issues like homelessness, unlicensed taxis, and urban clutter. Officials hope this pilot project will set the standard for wider city improvements, boosting safety, quality of life, and tourist confidence across Bangkok. So
I love it when there's always the cameras through the walkthrough where they're like, just enough hand movements. Like,
yeah.
It's necessary. Like,
gotta get your photo
I
ops,
really like the Bangkok governor. I think he's doing some good work. But, PR's PR.
I've had the pleasure of interviewing him a couple of times. He's a decent fellow.
Very smart. MIT graduate.
Oh yeah, he's got a good head on his shoulders. But this is the interesting thing about it, is that so often, right? Like, a lot of these things that are illegal are left to, have you ever seen The Wire?
Yeah.
Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
Hey, the city's cleaned up, everything's fine, there's no crime because we allow it in this 2 blocks of the city, and it's sort of like things can run wild. Yeah. So it's the same thing you see on Sukhumvit Road. We see it all the time. You got your Nigerian drug dealers, you got your allegedly, you have your
Idris Elba chasing people down the streets.
Right, that's something like that. But you see sex toys, you see vapes, you see all sorts of these things that are kind of like more or less openly
out in the open,
allowed out there. So
that's the best part of just walking down Sukhumvit Street and just seeing some guys selling Viagra.
Yeah, it is interesting. But the point is, I don't know about this cleanup effort, though, because I think that these things, generally innocuous. They're not super aggressive. They're just sort of available there if people are in the mood. But I wonder how long this will last, if this is a real genuine cleanup project, and or if this is just a photo op. Time will have to tell on that.
Yeah. And how trustworthy are those Viagra pills? That's what everyone's thinking.
That is another good question.
Is it laced? Is it, high quality?
Yeah, they don't, probably not Thai FDA approved.
Definitely not. Yeah. Definitely not.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Moving on to our last story for today. Wat Arun moves closer to UNESCO World Heritage status. Surprised it's taken so long. UNESCO has added Phra Prang of Wat Arun in Bangkok to its tentative World Heritage list, marking the first step towards full recognition. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra announced the news, calling it a proud moment for Thailand. The Ministry of Culture is now preparing a formal nomination and preservation plan in line with international standards. In related news, Thailand has also nominated the traditional Thai outfit, Chat Thai, for UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List, with a review set for 2026. Authorities have denied rumors of overlap with Cambodia's cultural submissions.
Of course. It's not the same thing. That's cool. I feel like Wat Arun, what are the Thai cultural heritage sites? There's got to be UNESCO.
There's one in Chiang Mai.
Okay.
There's a couple in Bangkok.
Yeah. How is Wat Arun not one of them already?
No, I think maybe this is a specific part of Wat Arun.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Interesting. Because it's the biggest.
It's like a temple within the temples.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I'm guessing. Have you ever visited Wat Arun? Actually been to Wat Arun?
But a few times.
I have never. I've only looked at it from Chao Phraya.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Very
do a temple run.
Details. Is that a video game reference?
That is exactly right.
Nice. But it is cool, and it does feel long overdue, so... Congratulations to Thailand for.
Yes.
How much of an effect does that have on tourism? I wonder. It is UNESCO World Heritage Site now, so is it on more people's radar at that point? I imagine it can't hurt. So. Cool.
Is that something people do though? When they visit a country, I can't wait to go to here. It's on the UNESCO World Heritage Site and list, and I can't live my life unless I visit this. Yeah, it's like the Michelin Guide of temples it's like the Michelin Guide of World Heritage sites.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say it could hurt.
Recognition is recognition, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's good for marketing. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But, somewhere in some European country like Liechtenstein, there's an ad playing right now. Visit Thailand, amazing Thailand. Visit Wat Arun, UNESCO's World Heritage Site.
Yeah.
And then there's some lady over there going like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe I haven't seen it yet.
That's true. I mean, if I know anything about Europeans, they love historical sites. So,
Yeah.
I think it probably helps.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more visitors from Liechtenstein.
Yeah. Is it Liechtenstein? I thought it was Liechtenstein. Anyways, let's. Sorry. If we have any Liechtensteinian viewers, I apologize for whoever's mispronouncing it. All right, let's move on. We got to hear a word from our sponsor. Kate, would you mind taking us away? We're back.
And we're back. There was a 0.25 second delay because Katie has not been able to time her.
Well, she's got little T-Rex
Mute
arms. It's
buttons.
hard for her to reach the buttons
That is
and
true.
stuff. Like,
They're tiny.
look at
They
that.
don't move past here. They're just kind of like.
How do you brush your hair in the morning? I don't
She
get
doesn't.
it. Oh, look at that. She's got the
Yeah.
wingspan. She's showing it off. It's very intimidating.
She's a peacock. You got to let her fly.
They can fly short distances. Okay.
Which makes sense because she's a tiny person.
Oh, God. All right. Well, you're about peacock sized, I think. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yes.
So we're on to our ASEAN Now section of the news, where our first stop is Cambodia, which a little unsettling, this news, I got to tell you. Cambodia is set to enforce a military draft amid its border tensions with Thailand. Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Cambodia will enforce military conscription from 2026, Prime Minister Hun Manet announced, citing rising tensions with Thailand. Although a 2006 law mandated 18-month service for citizens aged 18 to 30, it was never enacted. The new plan extends service to 24 months. This allows a fatal border clash at the Emerald Triangle in May and follows worsening relations with Thailand, including suspended border trade and a political crisis in Bangkok. A leaked call between the Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Tan and ex-Cambodian leader Hun Sen has further strained ties, prompting legal scrutiny.
Bad news for Jason.
What? This is bad news for anybody who lives in either of these countries.
Yes.
Because, here in Thailand we have military conscription as well, where it's like that 50-50. You draw your red card or your black card, and you're either in or you're out. But now in Cambodia, they have never actually enforced their conscription. Now they're doing it for up to 2 years, which is pretty much on a par with other countries that do this, like South Korea and Israel. But the fact that they're taking it much more seriously means that they're taking this conflict with Thailand more seriously, which I don't like the sound of. So keeping our eyes on that, and hopefully it doesn't escalate into anything further.
All right. Well, we'll move on to our last story from today, talking about Hanoi, which is to ban fossil fuel motorcycles and push for cleaner air. Fossil fuel motorcycles. All right.
Going electric.
Oh, gross. Starting July 2026, Vietnam will ban fossil fuel motorcycles and mopeds from central Hanoi to tackle worsening air pollution. The directive targets areas within the city's main ring road, affecting millions who rely on two-wheelers. With nearly 7 million motorcycles in Hanoi, concerns are mounting over the impact on low-income workers like delivery riders and taxi drivers. Critics say the timeline is too short and public transport alternatives are insufficient. A broader phase, including more bans, will begin in 2028. The plan is part of Vietnam's push towards electric vehicles and environmental reform. Is there no humanity left anymore? I want my bike to go vroom vroom, not.
I like the Jetsons sounding bikes. So I can't. Can you do the Jetsons sound? I can't do that. But
Come on. Okay, look, I get it. Like, it's going to be difficult to get everyone to change, especially like delivery drivers. Electric bikes are a lot more expensive. You got to charge them all the time. Are they going to pay for the infrastructure to build the charging pods? Instead, just let men be men.
I don't know. I've seen this in mostly in Taiwan. In Taiwan, they have tons of electric bikes, and they have like battery stations all over the place. The way that they set up like gas stations, more or less. So it's pretty easy to just like you pop your old one in. There's a fresh one there, and you just like plug it right in. So it's good to go.
Who doesn't want a nice, good old motorbike? You know you want a motorbike. You want to change your exhaust out. You want to poke some holes in there. You want it to go pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. I gotta say, I absolutely hate this culture, and I think you all are way too loud and annoying to the rest of us.
Poo say.
That's just my. So we were doing. Man, every time I have to do shoots outside, I end up having to wait we have to wait 5-10 minutes for a loud zero muffler motorbike to get by and stop making noise. And
That is not true. How often does that happen?
It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing.
That doesn't happen.
Sometimes I ride on the back of Jason's motorcycle, and I need to put
and you
in my
feel
noise
like a
canceling.
man.
I feel like I'm going deaf. Is what I feel like. And yeah, to be honest with you, I'm on the other side of this.
bro. You need to toughen up.
I am a big old wuss.
You need to go back home. You need to look in the mirror, look deep into your eyes, and offer that man a drink.
Yeah. In your defense, I am a big old wuss, so that's on me.
You don't do vehicles in general. You don't drive vehicles, but that's okay. But I'm just saying, come on. You need to get a bike, bro. Trust me. Once you get a bike.
When I get a bike, it'll be electric, okay?
It's disgusting.
What'd you say,
It's not a
Kate?
bike. That's just like...
Jason does drive really scary.
that is true. Yeah, he's a bit crazy.
He gets
I'm not
angry.
Gonna lie.
He slaps rear view mirrors on people.
He's one of those guys who's a problem for the motorcycle world. He gives everyone else. He's just a bit too aggressive, isn't he? He's he's a young boy. He's got all that pent up frustration and anger.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you are also once again very tiny.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Can we not
anyways,
do
we have disagreements in the chat. That's fine.
Yeah.
We have disagreements in the office, so we're good there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our last story, we have to do a shout out story. So this is our last story. It's based on an article and a book by a friend of one of our head writers here. If you ever read the articles, it's called Bob Scott is one of our article writers. Can't give out too much information, but a friend of his who is a fellow American who's moved here to Thailand and wants to give people a reality check about chasing their dreams here in Thailand, because it is something that's so often a story here. People want to find their home and make it here, but we need a bit of a reality check coming from this expat who warns dream retirees about the harsh truths of life in Thailand. Retired American expat James David Spivey has issued a sobering warning for dreamers hoping to retire in Thailand. In his new book, How to Retire to Thailand Without Effing It Up, the former finance mogul recounts how many men arrive with fantasies but end up broke, lost, or trapped in toxic habits. You need look only at the earlier story of the 65-year-old retired American. Drawing from personal experience, he stresses that Thailand demands structure, purpose, and realism, not just visas and beach dreams. Spivey offers hard-earned advice to help expats thrive with dignity and intention rather than fall victim to the seductive pitfalls of an unplanned paradise. So there you go.
There we go.
He's found a way to make it work, and I think it's nice that he's trying to warn people that, hey, it's more than just dreams. You got to have a plan. You got to have some structure to your life. And, yeah, you can't just be chasing bar girls 24/7. Some of you can, but
some of you can.
But I think you'll live a happier life understanding how to avoid the toxic behaviors that so many people fall into.
True.
Cool. Go check it out. And that'll do it.
That'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the stories from across Thailand today. You can find more stories on thetiger.com or visit
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest news forum to get involved.
Indeed. Don't forget to click subscribe here on YouTube. You can also click the join button. If you are not watching the show live, don't forget, it is a live show. We do this every morning at 9:30 a.m. Thai time, where you can join the chat and see more than what's just going on in Thailand. You hear me and Jay talk about our personal lives.
Yeah, and if you're listening to the podcast, shout out to the podcast listeners.
Indeed. Thank you, podcast listeners. But yeah, we also talk about international news stories as well as pop culture. And we also dive into the chats and see what you guys have to say. Don't forget to subscribe. Also follow on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, wherever it is that you get your Conor McGregor illicit pics. And yeah, we'll dive into the chat now, see what our viewers have to say.
Let's do it.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Thaiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.